Hello everyone, it is Thursday night, June 20th, around 11:15 p.m. and welcome into tonight's video weather discussion where we are going to have an update on the heat wave that's been affecting the state pretty much since this past Sunday on Father's Day. And then more importantly, we're going to look forward to Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, when we are going to have the next threat for organized severe thunderstorm potential across portions of the state. But starting out here tonight, I just wanted to give you a look here at the radar here overnight tonight. And we do have a couple of isolated showers, sometimes at thunderstorms here going on across portions of northern Illinois tonight. Now, during the day today, we did see more organized, widespread rainfall and thunderstorms across portions of northern Illinois. But now you can see here just a couple little specks of some remaining showers and isolated thunderstorms here tonight across northern Illinois. And this is pretty much how it's going to be for the rest of tonight and into early Friday morning. Maybe a couple of isolated showers here and there, but most areas probably going to remain dry for the rest of tonight. Now, as we go through our Friday here, what we're going to see happen here early in the day as we take a look at one of these models here, the first half of the day during the morning and into the afternoon, we're going to see a warm front shift back northward here across northern Illinois. So during the morning, midday, into the afternoon hours, it is quite possible we could see a couple of showers and thunderstorms here as that warm front lifts back to the north. So if you are here in northern Illinois, there is the possibility for maybe a couple of showers, thunderstorms during, like I said, the morning, the midday, into the afternoon hours on Friday as the boundary here that's currently down here lifts back to the north as a warm front. And speaking of Friday, we're going to be looking at some warm to hot temperatures across the state once again for your Friday here. Temperatures are going to get well into the 90s once again on Friday across much of the state. The one exception will be up here near the Wisconsin border and also near Lake Michigan. Might be a little bit cooler for those areas, but much of the rest of the state here will be into the 90s once again for your Friday. Now, as we move beyond Friday into Friday night, there's actually going to be quite a bit of severe weather that occurs on Friday into Friday night out here across the Midwest and the Plain States. And as we move into the late Friday night time frame and into the early Saturday morning time frame, a couple of showers and thunderstorms may try to clip portions of northern Illinois very late Friday night or early Saturday morning, but it doesn't look to be too big of a deal at this point in time. And as I skip forward here, wanted to show you some of the temperatures we're going to be expecting on Saturday across the state. Saturday is also looking to be another hot day with temperatures well into the low to mid, maybe upper 90s across portions of the state on Saturday. So another hot day on the way across the state for your Saturday with temperatures well into the 90s. Now, something you might notice here on this temperature map for Saturday afternoon is this very sharp line from temperatures in the 90s to the south and only in the 60s and 70s to the north. Well, that is a cold front that is going to be moving through here. And this cold front is going to sweep off towards the east and the southeast as we go through the day on Saturday and into Saturday night. So what we're expecting to happen here as I skip forward here to Saturday afternoon is we are expecting the development of showers and thunderstorms in the vicinity of that cold front as it moves off towards the east here. And that development will occur out here across central southern Wisconsin, northwestern Illinois, back in eastern central Iowa, northern Missouri. And once that activity develops here, you're going to notice when I move this image forward, it is going to move off in a in an east and an east-southeasterly direction. So as we go into the later afternoon and early evening hours here, you can see quite a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity from southern Wisconsin into a good chunk of northern, western Illinois, eastern, southern Iowa, northern Missouri here. This is late afternoon and during the evening hours on Saturday. And then as we continue here through the evening hours on Saturday, you can see how this activity continues to sweep off towards the east and the southeast, affecting portions of northern and central Illinois during that time. Could have some severe weather activity with some of that shower and thunderstorm activity. And then as we head later into Saturday night, this activity along that cold front is really going to outrun the better moisture and the better instability. So this shower and thunderstorm activity as we get into Saturday night will move into parts of central and southern Illinois, but it will be weakening and decaying during that time. So really for Saturday, our best chance of seeing some severe weather is going to actually be up across portions of northern and west central Illinois. And I could actually show you that here on our forecast graphic. So here is our severe thunderstorm forecast graphic for your Saturday into Saturday night time frame. And as you can see here, as I just mentioned, the greatest severe weather threat up here across portions of northern and central Illinois, especially for you folks out here across northwestern and western Illinois, including the Quad Cities, Rockford areas, for example. You folks are in a level 2 severe thunderstorm risk for your Saturday into your Saturday night. And essentially what these risk level means, the blue shaded area, that level 1 risk, places like Chicago, down through the Springfield area of central Illinois, that blue area, level 1 risk. That means some isolated severe thunderstorms possible Saturday afternoon and into Saturday night. And then once you get up here to this green shaded color, that level 2 risk from Rockford down through the Quad Cities, down to almost the Quincy area, that level 2 risk, slightly higher coverage of severe weather possible, more on the order of a widely scattered severe thunderstorm threat. Now, in terms of what kind of threats we could be seeing with these potential severe thunderstorms from Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, damaging winds do appear to be the biggest risk, along with the potential for some hail. Can't totally rule out an isolated tornado threat, but overall that threat is pretty low. So damaging winds the biggest threat, followed by a secondary risk of some hail with this activity as well. So as we go through the next couple of days here, the two big stories will be the continuation of the heat wave affecting the region, bringing 90-degree temperatures to more of the state as we head into Friday, Saturday. 90-degree temperatures maybe even lingering into Sunday across southern portions of the state. Then we're going to be watching for that severe weather potential coming in here across parts of northern and central Illinois for your Saturday afternoon into Saturday night time frame. Could be seeing isolated to widely scattered severe thunderstorms here across northern and central Illinois during that time frame. With that said here, let's check into the video chat tonight to see Mr. Davis checking in from the Bloomington area. How are you doing tonight? You are going to have an isolated severe weather risk around your area, probably very, very late afternoon into early Saturday night time frame. Heather checking in from out in the Leroy area. Yes, you could have a chance of some showers, thunderstorms in that Saturday afternoon to Saturday night time frame around your area. Nancy checking in, mentioning you got a pretty good shower around your area. Yeah, like I said, there's a couple isolated rain showers still roaming across parts of northern Illinois tonight. But all in all, most areas will stay fairly dry for the rest of tonight. Brendan checking in, wondering when the humidity will subside. Surprisingly, the humidity levels have not been that bad. Humidity levels have not been that high, and heat index values have not been that high either, which is one reason we have not seen any sort of heat advisories or heat warnings. Yes, the temperatures have been hot, generally in the 90s, but humidity values and heat index values have been more tolerable on the scale that everybody uses. So they haven't been too bad. Yes, I know some people, it's still considered humid to you, but not humid enough to cause any heat advisories or heat warnings during this time period. Now, if you're looking for humidity values to go down, they probably will go down behind that cold front a little bit for Sunday and into early Monday, but those humidity values will come back up as we head late Monday and into Tuesday with the next storm system that will approach, maybe even bringing temperatures back into the 90s across portions of the state by the time we get into Tuesday as well. So another storm system we'll be watching right around that Tuesday time frame could bring some more severe weather potential to the state as well. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But as for right now, like I said, the main focus as we go forward through the next couple of days will be the continuation of the heat wave across the state. Both Friday and Saturday, we'll see widespread temperatures well into the 90s across the state once again. Maybe even some 90s lingering across southern Illinois as we head into Sunday. Then the storm system moving in for Saturday into Saturday night will bring rain and thunderstorms with that cold front moving through across the state anywhere from Saturday afternoon through early Sunday morning. And then that time frame from Saturday afternoon into early Saturday night, that's when we're going to be watching the potential for a severe weather threat with some of that activity across parts of northern and central Illinois, which is why we have that level 1 to level 2 severe thunderstorm risk in place for those areas. Once again, Saturday afternoon into early Saturday night, isolated to widely scattered severe thunderstorms across that level 1 to level 2 severe thunderstorm risk area. That's for northern and central Illinois. Once again, during that time frame, Saturday afternoon into early Saturday night. But that will pretty much be a wrap on this discussion for tonight. We will be back in the morning, tomorrow morning being Friday morning, with another full update on all of our social media platforms regarding not only the heat wave continuing, but also that severe thunderstorm threat on the way for Saturday and into Saturday night. John, thank you for tuning in and thank you for the kind words. And on that note, we'll wrap this up for tonight. Like I said, we'll be back on tomorrow morning with another update regarding that severe weather threat coming in for Saturday. But until then, everyone enjoy the remainder of your Thursday night.